All right, Patriots Nation, get ready because we've got some seriously exciting rookie news coming out of New England. If you've been following the channel for a while, you already know there's one name I absolutely love talking about, and that's none other than Kyle Williams. Every time this guy's name comes up, the energy level just goes through the roof, and honestly, it's for good reason. This week, Kyle Williams was projected by multiple analysts to make the NFL All-Rookie team. That's huge. That's not some random, throwaway prediction. That's coming from people who watch these rookies every day, break down the tape, and have seen what this guy's been doing in rookie minicamp and honors. Let's pause for a second and really think about that. We're talking about a third-round pick wide receiver who's already making noise nationally before even stepping onto the field for a regular season snap. How often does that happen? Not often at all. Kyle Williams brings a rare kind of versatility to this Patriots offense. He's not just your typical slot guy or boundary receiver. This dude can line up at all three wide receiver positions. You want him out wide, no problem. Put him in the slot, done. Motion him around and create mismatches, absolutely. And the best part, he's a legitimate deep threat. I mean, we're talking about a guy who can take the top off the defense on any given play. Inside this Josh McDaniels offense, that kind of speed and flexibility is like giving a chef a brand new set of knives. It just opens up so many possibilities. It still blows my mind that he was available in the third round. Looking back at the draft, there were so many moments where the Patriots could have pulled the trigger on a different wide receiver, but they stayed patient, waited for their guy, and snagged Kyle Williams at just the right time. And let's not get it twisted, this wasn't a panic pick. This was calculated. The front office clearly had their eyes on him, and you can tell they had a plan. Now, I get it. There's always going to be people out there saying, pump the brakes, let's wait until he plays a real game. And look, I totally get that perspective. We've all seen training camp heroes come and go over the years. But here's the thing, when you see this kind of praise coming this early from people who know what they're talking about, you can't help but get excited. It's one thing for fans to get hyped, but when coaches and beat writers and league insiders start dropping these kinds of projections before training camp even starts, it tells you something. Plus, think about the supporting cast he's going to be working with. On one side, you've got Pop Douglas, heading into his third year, coming off a season where he led the Patriots in receiving yards among wide receivers. Right next to him, there's Stefon Diggs, a proven veteran who knows how to get open and make plays in the clutch. Then you've got reliable guys like Kendrick Bourne and even Mac Hollins, adding depth and experience to the group with all that veteran leadership around him. Kyle Williams isn't walking into a situation where he has to carry the load from day one. He can learn, grow, and when his number is called, explode onto the scene. What really makes me even more confident about Kyle Williams is the intangibles. It's not just the physical tools, which by the way, are elite, it's also his mentality. Recently, in an interview, he was asked about his early impressions of Boston and the New England area, and his answer was perfect. He said everywhere he goes, he sees Celtics gear, Patriots gear, people rocking Red Sox hats. He talked about how passionate the fan base is and how much it motivates him to play hard and represent the city well. That's what you want to hear from a young player. He gets it. He understands that playing in Boston isn't just about showing up on Sundays. It's about embracing the culture, the expectations, and the pride that comes with wearing that Patriots jersey. And let's be honest, that's something that doesn't happen everywhere. There are NFL cities where football just isn't a priority for the local fan base. I mean, look at Jacksonville, for example. Yeah, they've got a swimming pool in the stadium, but let's be real, the atmosphere there is nothing like FOXBORO. Kyle Williams even joked about that, saying he'd take the Boston sports energy any day over something like that. And honestly, can you blame him? Playing in front of a passionate, knowledgeable fan base makes all the difference. It pushes players to go that extra mile. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking, we've heard this kind of talk before, and yeah, you're right. Last year, we had that rookie wide receiver making bold statements about making fans stand up out of their chairs, and things didn't exactly go as planned. But here's why this feels different. Kyle Williams isn't just talking the talk. He's already showing flashes in practice that are making people around the team take notice. This isn't just hype for the sake of hype. This is real, tangible potential that's being backed up by early performance. And if you followed his college career, you'd know this isn't some fluke. Back at Washington State And even before that at UNLV, Kyle Williams was always that guy. The one defensive coordinators had to scheme around, the one making highlight reel catches, the one turning short routes into big gains. His game tape speaks for itself. The Patriots saw it. Now the rest of the league is starting to see it too. While we're on the topic, let's expand this discussion a bit. Let's talk about the entire rookie class and who's likely to make the biggest impact this season. Everyone loves doing these pre-training camp rankings, so here's my take on it. Starting with number 1, it's got to be Will Campbell. Look, the offensive line last year was a disaster. Plain and simple. Some people might argue that wide receiver was the weakest position group, but I disagree. The offensive line was a revolving door. We were pulling guys off practice squads just to fill holes. It was that bad. Will Campbell, drafted at number 4 overall, is stepping in at left tackle with sky-high expectations, and honestly, I think he's going to deliver. He's got the size, the technique, and the mentality to anchor that line for years to come. If there's one rookie on this team poised to make an immediate, undeniable impact, it's him. Moving on. The number to spot might surprise some people, but I'm going with Andreas Borregales, the kicker. Yeah, you heard me right, a kicker at number 2. Look, anyone who watched the Patriots last season knows exactly why. Joey Sly had some moments, sure, but the inconsistency was brutal. Missing easy kicks, leaving points on the field, swinging momentum in games we couldn't afford to lose. Borregales comes in with a chance to stabilize that position, bring some consistency. And let's not underestimate how important that is. One good kicker can win you multiple games over the course of a season. Field position, game-winning kicks, pressure moments, all of that falls on the kicker. And I think Borregales has the tools and the mindset to thrive here. At number 3, of course, I've got Kyle Williams. No surprise there. I think he's going to carve out a real role in this offense early on. Is he going to be the number 1 wide receiver? Probably not. Stefon Diggs still holds that spot, and Pop Douglas isn't going anywhere. But I do think Kyle Williams will end the season as one of the top 5 receiving yard leaders. On this team, the talent is there, the opportunity will be there, and I fully expect him to capitalize. That number 4 on my list is Trayvon Henderson. This is another rookie I'm incredibly excited about. Running back depth was a concern last season, and while Ramondre Stevenson is still the clear lead back, Henderson brings a new dynamic to the room. He's got speed, agility, and he's dangerous catching passes out of the backfield. I think he's going to get more touches than Antonio Gibson by the time the season is halfway through. The Patriots had chances to trade that pick they used on Henderson, but they kept it for a reason. They believe in this kid, and I do too. For the 5th spot, I actually have a tie between the players. First up is Craig Woodson, the safety out of Cal. This guy's going to be an important rotational piece in the secondary, especially if injuries start to pile up with guys like Kyle Duggar and Jabril Peppers. Woodson's got great instincts, can play in the box or deep, and I think he's going to flash in some key moments this season. Tied with him is Jared Wilson at center. Now, I know there's been a lot of debate about this one. Some people want to rush him into the starting lineup immediately, but honestly, I'm with the crowd that says let's be patient. Garrett Bradbury still has a role to play, especially when it comes to run blocking, where he's been pretty effective, but Wilson has serious upside. And I think by the end of the year, we'll see him push for that starting center job. He's just too talented to sit on the bench for long. So there you have it. That's my top rookie impact ranking for the Patriots heading into this season. And of course, I want to hear from you. Who's your top 3? Your top 5? Do you agree with my list? Do you think I'm way off? Drop your thoughts below. Let's get the conversation going. The preseason is right around the corner. Training camp is coming up fast, and before you know it, these rookies are going to get their first real taste of NFL action. Can't wait to see how it all plays out. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Rumors are swirling out of Foxborough that could send shockwaves through the NFL. Unconfirmed reports suggest a stunning betrayal might be on the horizon, with Patriots defensive tackle Christian Barmore reportedly considering a move to a bitter division rival. Sources close to the situation, speaking on condition of anonymity, indicate that Barmore, a key component of the Patriots' defense, has been in discussions that could see him depart New England for a team within the AFC East. While details are scarce, The mere possibility of such a defection has ignited a firestorm of speculation among fans and analysts alike. BARMORE, known for his disruptive presence on the interior defensive line, has been a standout performer for the Patriots since being drafted. His potential departure to a rival would not only weaken New England's formidable defense, but also significantly bolster an opponent they face twice a season. The implications for the AFC East title race, and indeed the wider AFC playoff picture, are immense. This alleged betrayal, as some are already calling it, would undoubtedly sting Patriots faithful who have grown accustomed to BARMORE's impactful play. While no official statements have been made from either BARMORE's camp or the Patriots organization, the persistent whispers are growing louder, suggesting that what once seemed unthinkable could soon become a shocking reality. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.